Okay, so I decided to do my final project website on the Sigma 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 sorority here at Winona State University. I have a couple of friends who are a part of this sorority, and I thought it would be an interesting topic to make a website about, especially because it allowed me to learn more about the sorority. So this is the homepage. I'll walk through the actual website and then look at my HTML and CSS files. So this is the homepage of the website. I have the Sigma 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 heading up top with the gradient background, and then I have the mission statement of the sorority printed there, and then also a couple quotes as to why sisters love Sigma Sigma Sigma, and then their quotes below, and then I also have a circular picture in the left corner, just so I thought it would add a little something to this page with a couple of the sisters of the sorority. And then down at the bottom of each page is my footer, which has the copyright symbol with the 2018 Sigma 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 sorority. And then I also have a link to the Sigma 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 national page, and then my contact email. And then also I have the logo in the right bottom corner of the web page. And then up top in the left corner is where I have my navigation bar. So right now we're at the home page, and then the next page is the philanthropy page. So this lists the philanthropy pages. I wanted to have the pictures and be able to click on the pictures to navigate you to the pages. So for example, it says click on above picture for more information. So the March of Dimes, if you click on this picture, it'll take you to the March of Dimes web page. And then same thing with the Tri Sigma Foundation. If you click on this picture, it will take you to the Tri Sigma Foundation page. And then I also have small descriptions of the Sigma Serves Children and the March of Dimes below in a box here on this page. So that's the philanthropies page. And then again, I still have the Sigma 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 heading there, just a little smaller on the second page. Then the next navigation one is the Zeta Eta chapter. So here I have a table about Zeta Eta, so the school, where it's founded, the colors, the symbol, Greek letters, and the flower. So that gives you a little information about the chapter. And then I also on this page have a picture gallery of a bunch of different pictures that I was able to get from a couple of my friends and other sisters who are a part of the organization. And then the description, a little description of each picture. And then again, the footer on the bottom of the page. And then the final page is the officer board. So I have just a simple picture here of all the officers, and then in the bottom left corner I have the officers and all of their names. So that's pretty much a layout of my website. I also forgot to mention that each picture you're able to click on and it'll blow it up in a bigger picture so you can see it a little better. But that is the outline of my website. That's what it looks like. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So going through a little bit about my HTML documents. Oops. So I have my index page, and this is kind of the main layout of it. This is where all of my navigation bar is, and then my mission statements, and why the sisters love Sigma Sigma Sigma. This is where I put in my heading, my first heading, and then where I had all of the circular picture down here below. And so that was my first HTML document. And then the next one I had was philanthropies. So that was the second link in the navigation bar, and this is where all of the pictures for the different philanthropies and their links to the organization's page, and then the little descriptions of the Sigma Serves Children, the March of Dimes, and then I also have a couple classes and IDs in here to help when creating my CSS page. And then the next one was my Zeta Eta page. So this was where I created the table. So I have all these classes in here, and then when it was founded, for example, in 1992, and then also my picture gallery. So I was able to insert the picture and then create a little description for that, and kind of place each picture when designing my CSS page, my style page for it. And then the final one was my leadership page, which was the officer page, where I listed all of the officers there in that bulleted list and then had the picture of them in the beginning. And then here is my CSS style page, sigma.css, and it lists all of the styles that I use throughout. I have my classes here, IDs here, to help organize it a little better. I do wish that I would have put more comments in to organize it a little better, but it was easy for me to follow, and I think I was able to understand where everything was placed. So again, that was my final project. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It was a little challenging for me, but I am proud of the way it turned out. So thank you. I learned a lot in this class, and I really enjoyed this final project.